effect on him.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
George, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Kicks it out to James. James with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for the Heat. Number 34. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down home.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Count that bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wade passes to Allen. Turner with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Can't cash in from close range.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Out to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Hill. Puts the move on. The shot. Good on the assist by West. Hill's got 6 points. The Heat trail by 4. From deep LeBron. Miami no good on that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George finds Turner. Tries a 3. Bosh grabs the miss. Here's LeBron. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Hibbert the pass to George. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Wade. Kicks it out to Allen. Cranes the three-pointer.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
LeBron outside. Misses the 3.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 4. And here's George for 3. That shot off. James with some nice D.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
1:09 left to play in the first. Outside, George. Off the run. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight. George, no good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Pacers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And George kicks to Turner. And George, here we go. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to LeBron. That misses off the backboard.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
George, no good.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
Kept alive. The kick out to LeBron. No good on the triple. Turner for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. And we're ready ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
On the court for Miami here in the second, we've got Allen. LeBron James is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Wade. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Turner passes to George. Over James. And it's George missing. The Heat leading by 5. Takes a 3. LeBron James finishes off the break.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Off the inbound pass. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
West outside. Wade against Hill. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Hill. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Wade with it. George picks him up. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers have the ball. Miami shooting their first free throw tonight.
The feel LeBron has for the game.
By Turner. Here's Hill. Pass to West. Battier with the steal. Oh, and a fast challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, the ruling on the floor is confirmed. And it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to...
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
West finds George. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to James. Trains it from beyond the arc. James has got 30.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. From deep, James. It's rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosh has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's LeBron. David West grabs the miss. West has got rebound number 5 here tonight. George. Basket good. George has got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And a wide open look for James. Sinks the triple.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 15-point game.
Indiana foul. Paul George.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep three-point land. And the Heat, another 3.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Here's Indiana. And George kicks to Turner to end the run. And they get it back. Tries again. And George, here we go.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Here's Hill. He's got 7. Pass to Turner. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go with Bosh running it up the floor. James against West. It's back to Battier. From deep, James knocks down the 3-ball. James has got 40 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
From deep 3-point land, Hibbert pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot. And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And the call will be against George Hill. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 44.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They get it back. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Hits it from 3-point range. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And here's George for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And it's good, 2 points. James has got 46 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wade surveying the D. Feeds away. And that one is off. And so it's the Miami Heat controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Fellas, this is... And that about wraps it up. And as the...
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got George Hill. West out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's George in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. West passes to George. Out to West. Back to George. Over Battier. George, no good. Miami leading by 20. James way outside. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Wade.
And that's a heart and hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
And George gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Wade kicks to LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on David West.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from James. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And there's the call on Bob. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Turner. Back to George. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 20.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Wasted no time on that one.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Gracious.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Filthy. Guys, just filthy.
Man, you said it, G.A.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's George missing. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 13-3 run. Up again. The kick out to LeBron. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 5 assists in the game.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The offensive rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now.
tip-off. It's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Allen is out there with Wade. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's LeBron in at the small forward.
Even though he's a great jump shooter, I think George is at his best when he's going to the rim.
Wade. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wade. Off on the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside, George. Off target from outside. Now the Heat with it. And LeBron throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And a deep three from George. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tipper. Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And it's George missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
To the paint. Stolen by George. Here we go. One-on-one. Lets it go from the wing. Hill, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Wade with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's LeBron. And the shot goes down.
LeBron James.
James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pass to Battier. Out to Wade. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to James. Off with the layup. Indiana trailing here. Here's George. Over Battier. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's James. Bosh gets to LeBron. Second chance shot. Basket counts. James has got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Wow. What a move by PG with the hard finish.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Fires from way outside. And it's George again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
And shoot.
And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Wade with it. George picks him up. Kicks it out to James. Fires for 3. So far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Wade outside. Back to LeBron.
That is powerful.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
What? That looked like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull it off in the game, that's impressive.
All free throws good from Hill.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Battier's shot good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
George with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A 15-footer. James, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Looking to get back on track here. George, no good. And the dunk by James.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. Nice finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
It's stolen by Wade. And the dunk by James.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Chris Bosh.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
It's Allen on the wing. It's stolen by Hill. On up the court.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
I like the passion from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. What an amazing quarter. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
West is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Chris Copeland. And it's George in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
And that's the improvement of his game. You got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Good on the bucket. West has got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Three-pointer, Wade. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Wade's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami. George passes to West. Here's Copeland. And here's George for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Wade kicks to Allen. And here's James outside. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, George. Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And BG is on one tonight. Getting the looks that he wants and taking it to the defense.
And James throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
George, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And he hammers that one down right in the face of Roy Hibbert.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George against James. 13 feet away. The shot by George, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From deep, James, it's good from long range. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James finds Wade. Offline with his 3. Wade's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Shot from the wing, and again it's Indiana.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Miami leading by 8. And a deep 3 from James. They get it back. Bosch passes to Wade. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 4 assists in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
George up top. James covering. And that one's good. George.
Don't forget about PG's in-between game. It's more than just solid.
Wade from outside. It's hauled in by George. Here's Indiana. 8-point game. West outside. Poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. There's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
George dishes to West. Battier with the steal. Allen left side. James outside. Out to Wade. 4 on the clock. James finds Wade. The Heat need to get a shot off. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists tonight. Here's George. Here's West. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing the foul while in the air.
And both free throws good for West. Miami leading by 9. Pass to Wade. Here's James. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
George. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wade misses.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Hibbert the pass to George. Fast break, here they come. The 3 from LeBron. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 22.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
James. It's rebounded by West. West has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's the Miami Heat, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes, finding the...
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly.
Taking a look at how the series is. And that'll do it for halftime.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Heat, Bosh is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Allen. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron in at the 360.
High-intensity play from Paul George, taking it to the defense.
Pacers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And both free throws good for Paul George. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Allen. Back to James. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 5 assists in the game. Hill kicks to George. The rebound by James. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Allen on the wing. Back to James. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
The 3 from George. Hill has the open look. Got it from 16 feet. Hill's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill working it over. In the corner, George with it. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 27.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
It's stolen by Hill. From deep. George, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he makes the first.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Pacers trail by 21. Here's George. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from George.
And George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Bosh passes to James. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 57 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From deep three-point territory, Hill pulls it in. Outside, George, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
The 3 from George. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Hill, the bucket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
James dishes to Allen. George against LeBron.
And that's a really nice job by Hibbert to affect that shot. He is an imposing defender. Some guys have his size, but very few put it to use as well as Hibbert does.
Wade finds James. Here he goes. Pacers with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
The Heat leading by 18. To the inside. Stolen. It's stolen by Wade. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George against Battier. The 15-footer, And it's George missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
This turnover.
And now, yep, this will be a cartridge check.
The rules of the video will be confirmed. NBA rules. The officials will have
It comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Inside, here's West, and the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
LeBron against George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Heat?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Wade against Hill. He takes it in, and that one is good. Hill's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to George. There's the 3. Here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Wade surveying the D. Here's LeBron, and again, it's the Heat missing. And here's West on the arc. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Paul George. Roy Hibbert is out there with West. Then it's Chris Copeland, and it's Hill in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Wade for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Stolen by Bosch. Down low, Adier. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And the Heat lead by 15.
And the awareness on display there. Wade has a great understanding of when to be in attack mode and when to facilitate.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Bosch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bosch has got his first basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And Hill has it in the corner. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bosch finds Wade. LeBron left side. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 60.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Heat leading by 17. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Hill. Here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, 5th foul. Yeah, they're going to have to hide him on the defensive end now.
And Miami making a change here. Miller's checked in. Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
That free throw good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Cleared away by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 16-point game. Count the basket.
Oh, you're going to have to do more than that to stop George. He is good at brushing off that light contact.
Oh, what a play inside.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Miller there for the rebound. Miami leading by 16. Wade outside. Bosch a screen on Hill. With the tip. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. It's good.
How do you guard that? When George is hitting from this deep, yeah, you're pretty much helpless.
Shoots. And he misses the J.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. They'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
Here's Miller. Let's lose a 3. Wade fires. And the 3 misses.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Miller there for the rebound. The Heat leading by 16. The drive by Wade. And he jams it in.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Outside George. From deep. Can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Miller. Trying again. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Here's Wade. Knocked away. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. It's stolen by Hill. From outside. That's tipped. And it's Wade penetrating. Miami again turning it over.
Pacers ball.
And And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip.
Miami wins the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got George, and it's West in at the power forward spot. George, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
Good on the second one. On offense, here are the Pacers. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Well, this guy has turned himself into a solid three-point threat. Dwayne Wade, early in his career, put a ton of time in to make sure he could make shots from out there. 3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Indiana on offense. 6-point game. Pass to Hibbert. Back to Watson. George outside. This one for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
For 3, Allen. Bosh, the pass to James. Miami moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People after the review, the stands. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And it's James with the 3. James has got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Good on the bucket. George has got his second basket.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
With the drive and the jam by George.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Here's Hibbert. George scanning the floor. Pass to Hibbert. George outside. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And there's James from the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pacers trail by 7. Tries it from 16, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Lets it fly. And it's Miami with another.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
James has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. It's George on the wing. That's tipped. Hill the pass to Watson. James with a steal. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
George with a steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. Hill for 3. And it's Battier with a rebound. Miami leading by 11. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the bucket is good. George has got 9 points.
We are talking about a professional.
Oh, wow!
Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow!
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general.
The 3 is up. Indiana with a rebound. Here's George. Down low. Hill. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
James goes in. A rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds now. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter here.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Here's Wade. And he gets it to go. Wade's gotten his second bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never...
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got James, and it's Bosch in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
For 3, James.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Got a hand on it. Here's George driving. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
This James on the wing. George defending. Pulls up on the wing. Bosch. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 8.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Hibbert. It's tipped. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's George driving inside. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Miami moving it around. The 3, James. Rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hill. Rebound Miami. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Deflects the pass. He's got a clear path. Here's George. Oh,
that's the man right there.
Wow.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Fires in the triple. James has got 22.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And here they come. Finished off the break. And it's now only a 5-point Heat lead.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Wade misses.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And George with the jam.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Allen, the pass to James. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Clock at 6. They set a pick. Pass to Battier. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
LeBron is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Miami leading by 4. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Hill against James. And there's Hill. That one's good. On the assist by George.
I'll tell you, George Hill doesn't get nervous just because he's outsized.
Kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. You gotta love it when the fellas decide to put on a show.
And what a show that is for the fans and his teammates.
And for his coach, holding his breath partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss. This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Here's James. Here's Wade. Check by Hill. 5 on the clock. Here's James. LeBron James with the flush.
the ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
George against James. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. George has got 30 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For three, James. It's rebounded by George.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second period. The putback, and it's good.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Play monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Looking at this series, and that's a wrap on halftime.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Paul George has been sensational.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got George Hill, and it's Watson in at the 2 guard. Here's James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
It's George with the drive. That one no good. And it's Miami's ball. Unloads. And there's another one for the Heat.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Hill. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
That's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's George. Rejected by James. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Heat leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it... Oh! Huge slam by LeBron!
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Man, good whistle there.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside, Hill. Here's George. Rebound, Miami. Bosch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Allen finds James. Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
4-3. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. George for 3, and Indiana misses again.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Double team on James. A good look from Allen. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop it.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. First one falls.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Now that is incredible. Just wow.
Here's Hill. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The putback. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. West doesn't go that time.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened.
Oh,
Get out of the way!
flying high, throwing it down.
Clear the way.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive.
Timeout called. The Pacers. He's checked in for Watson. Here's Hill. 6 points for him. There's the drive. George in the post. Checked by James. Back to George. James with a steal. For the finish. And slam dunk by James.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
George, no good.
But I love the determination. It's simply not there for him right now.
Inside, here's Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's George. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
too many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Here's George. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from James. Pass to Allen. Takes the 3. Out to James. George with a steal. He's had 5 opportunities at the line. He's gone 4 for 5.
Third team foul.
That's good from George.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Now Hill. He's got 6. George outside. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. George has got 39.
Boy, terrific individual effort. Almost single-handedly, this guy trying to keep them competitive.
Here's James. Pass to Wade from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
Here's George. Over James. And no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got LeBron James and it's Allen in at the 2-guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he makes it.
LeBron James just reads the floor so well. If a lane opens, he will exploit it and get to the cup off the drive.
George for 3, pure from 3-point range. George has got 42 in the game.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's George. LeBron with the rebound. Miami leading by 21.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
George outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The 3, James. It's hauled in by Hill. Hill's got 4 rebounds now.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
West. Rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Well, their shooting is not where they want it to be here in the second half, especially if they want to chase down that lead.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
He does not get the second one. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Turner, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball.
Oh, my goodness!
That was nice.
A ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish. Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From 9 feet out. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And Indiana misses again.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. George for three. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots over George. Here's Wade. Check by Hill. For three, Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 8 here already in the game. They need this. Offensive rebound. It's George on the wing. Hibbert controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
George's shot is off.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And slammed dunk by James.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
LeBron James again.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
And they recover it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And there's James from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Sinks the Trey.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
George's shot is off. And it's Miami's ball. James passes to Wade. For three, Allen. Rebounded by West. Here's George. The putback. It's stolen by James. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason...
So Miami will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. We've got Chris Bosh. Shea Battier is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Wade. And it's Allen in at the 2. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Durant against LeBron. Battier sets the pick for James. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
It's Curry outside, and the Warriors another 3.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And it's put back up and in by Wade.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Curry with it. Wade picks him up. And the wide-open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's LeBron. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
KD can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Stolen by Durant. Three-pointer. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Wade outside. Back to LeBron. Fades and shoots. And good that time. James has got 6.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous, where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
On offense, here are the Heat. They trail by 1. And another basket for Miami.
It's all about getting into a rhythm. Once James is feeling it, he loves pulling up like that.
Curry outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And here are the Heat now. Fires from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Durant with the steal. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Battier. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now.
And that incredible speed. James shows no mercy when he's leaking out in transition.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Out to Wade. Back to James. Heat moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Wade for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
And a deep 3 from James. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Warriors trail. Here's KD. Buries it down low.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
James with the bucket.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
KD can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A three, and LeBron James good for 3.
3 points.
James has got 21 in the game.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Durant, he's off on that one. Some solid defense from Bosh. Jacks up a 3. James misses. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And the 3 ball is good. Warriors trail by 6. Fires away from way outside. And another 3 for Golden State. Now here's James. 27 points for him. This one for 3. And again, it's Miami with a 3. Stolen by Wade. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. James with a deep 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
We've got Durant. Draymond Green is out there with Pachulia. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's James. Launches from deep.
That's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Here's James. He's got 36. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Thompson. Long range from the inbound. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here comes LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And you love how physical LeBron's drive is. Not afraid to mix it up with the defense and be aggressive.
Out to KD. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Curry.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
It's stolen by Wade. In the corner, it's James. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you so much. Kevin Durant has effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allen.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they've found a lot of success.
And he knocks down the first one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Warriors trail by 11. Thompson for 3. No good. Shot missing. And stolen by Thompson. Curry on the drive. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. Here's James. Nattier outside. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. 5-on-3 break. On its way from Curry for 2. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 30.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
James with a deep 3. The rebound by KD.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a high one.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
LeBron against KD. The 3 and the Heat. Another 3.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Shoots it. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. And stolen by James. .130 left in the first half of basketball. Bosch kicks to James. Wade feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Durant against James. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. James has got 49 points in the game. Here's Curry, and there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
And James with the basket on the assist by Allen. 51 points for LeBron.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Warriors trail by 15. Murray finds Durant over Bosch. No good from Durant. Heat out offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Wade left side. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Wade's got 5 now.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Thompson with the 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. James is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Wade. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Allen kicks to James. Durant with the steal. Thompson for the triple. Good on the triple. 11 points in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Just a little over. For 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. In the corner, it's James. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 10.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And that one, good.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
From deep, James. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense just rolling right now.
The shot's good. That's 36 points for Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Again, the Heat good for 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
In comes Durant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back over to you, Kevin.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Durant hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Wade dishes to LeBron. From the arc. No good from Wade. As Thompson with the ball, he'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 7-point differential.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Allen kicks to Wade. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
LeBron with it. Now Green defending. And it's James missing. Thompson for the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. James the pass to Wade. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Pachulia kicks to Thompson. Stolen by Wade. James looking it over. Nailed from three-point land. James has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Miami. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Heat?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Warriors trail by 7. James with it. Now guarded by Pachulia. And LeBron throws it down hard.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring. Up high, down hard.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
The Heat leading by 7. Back to Allen. Floats it up. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. LeBron James on the wing. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry outside. No good there.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect them.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. He'll get you back to the action after this break. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Draymond Green is out there with Pachulia, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Curry in a point. That's the Warriors 5. Wade with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's the break. Here's Durant. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
And always on the attack. Green's relentlessness helps generate turnovers.
From about 19 feet, will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors trail by 10, and Durant puts up a deep 3, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Good Curry, so dangerous in transition.
Got to be careful around Durant and his active hands. His defensive instincts are pretty strong as well.
The shot by Wade, no good. And here are the Warriors now. Durant kicks to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson from the corner.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
And here's James outside. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And the Heat lead by 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
LeBron James finishes off the break.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Beyond the arc, buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Warriors trail by 11. Durant for three. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
But Trey, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. KD on the wing. Covered by LeBron. KD drives in.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
LeBron buries the deep ball.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen. That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Green with the block. It's tipped. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Here's Durant. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Parachutes in for the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Warriors trail by 11. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Really just...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. That does not go.
Second team. At the line for the Heat, Battier. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Battier. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Warriors trail by 12. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
James fires. The three doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot. Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
James in the post, defended by Durant. And that one is good. That was a big one. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volume.
Curry puts up the three. Train from outside.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Double team on Wade. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Durant with the steal. And stolen by LeBron. Wade outside. It's James. Down it goes for three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Timeout called the Warriors. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw off here and who they decide to go to.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And let's see what they draw up.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.